congratulations on this brand new single. We've been playing it on our breakfast show and it has been absolutely lapped up by our audience at the moment, so congratulations.
Awesome, that's wicked, man.
Well, mate, I wanted to start off by talking a little bit about the fact that your style of music, it's so unique. Tell us a little bit about how it's evolved over the years.
So I had I went to university initially under the name Envy, and then after that we kind of evolved. It's kind of always been influenced by, I'd say, like Chris Brown is probably my number one influence, and then Kid Laroi came along, and he really gave me a lane to follow. So he's definitely my number one, inspiration at the moment.
Awesome. So you mentioned that you used to record under the name Envy. Where did the new name YOUNGBEAR come from? Because it seems to be a name that's really resonating with people out there.
Yeah, mate. So Envy was again made at uni very very quickly. You know, we needed to release a single, and so I released a single under the name Envy. And as the years went on, I kind of stopped resonating with Envy, and I kind of thought, if I'm gonna do this music thing seriously, I kind of want to have a name that I'm going to stick with. So it originated from actually my dad. My dad used to be called Bear.
Yeah.
And I'm his, so I'm his youngest as well. So YOUNGBEAR kind of makes sense.
Definitely. So what was it? What was that moment that made you decide, hey, this is something that I can do really seriously? Because I know that you had a few different career changes in there as well. So what was it that made you decide, I'm going to do this music thing and I'm going to pursue it?
Yeah. So I guess, look, I've always been into music, but there's always that like dooming thought of it's so hard to get into and there's no guarantee and the rest of that. But, after I worked my way up to a manager role actually at a place called Men at Work. And I honestly just didn't belong there. I wasn't vibing the 9 to 5 work style. And I kind of said to myself after COVID, because I actually lost my job at COVID.
Yeah.
And I went, you know what, if we're going to have some time off now, we might as well focus on the music.
So did you use that time to really work on this album and to write new music?
100%. I definitely found my sound in this time.
Yeah. So how did you go about doing that? What kind of things were inspiring you to sit down and write, like, especially during the lockdown? Because some people found that they couldn't write during that time. What inspired you to write then?
Honestly, I think with a lot of artists then, they started to drop, lockdown music. And I kind of just listening to that and kind of took advantage of all the music that was getting thrown out there on the daily, and just really focused on making my own sounds. And I make my beats at home as well. So that's kind of like the first step we go for. We find an influence song and we'll build from there.
Yeah. Now, you've been writing music since you were 10 years old. What inspires you to write? Like, is it the world around you, people that you meet? What inspires you?
Yeah, honestly, people that I meet is definitely a big one. All my songs have got little aspects from different people that I meet. And honestly, it's enjoyment.
Yeah.
It's definitely my favorite thing to do is just sit there and find even just a beat online and just write a couple lines to that. One day when I make the suited beat, then, they go hand in hand.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about Foreign as a single. What was the inspiration behind that song? Or should I say, who was the inspiration behind that song?
A good friend of mine. Good friend of mine. No, we used to just drive around in my Audi and just listen to all that COVID music that I was talking about prior. Kid Laroi, definitely number one. We used to scream at the top of our lungs. And definitely a big inspiration for Foreign was an artist called Blast.
Okay.
And he does that Afrobeat style.
Yeah.
And I think it was his song called Chosen, I think it was, that we just used to pump everywhere. And I just kind of went, you know what, I really resonate with this type of music, so I'll give it a go, you know.
Yeah, definitely. And like the video clip looks absolutely amazing as well. Tell us a little bit about that video clip and how that all came together.
Yeah, so I met Skylake through my producer Chef. He actually recommended him, and then we got chatting online, and I actually flew down to Sydney, sorted a model, sorted a rental car. You know, it was all done on a budget, but you know, we definitely got there in the end.
Yeah. Well, it looks absolutely amazing. And I guess one of the things that a lot of people out there are going to be asking now is Foreign a good example of what we can expect from the rest of the EP?
100%. They're definitely all vibey songs, man.
Well, it's awesome. Going to be an awesome EP. I just know it, and we cannot wait to hear more. What have you got planned for the rest of the year? Like, are you hoping to head out and do some shows now as well, now that everything's opening back up?
Yeah, man, that would be awesome. I think I definitely want to focus on getting a bit more material up prior to going around and doing live shows, but we're definitely on the road there.
Yeah. Now, Foreign is out on all of the streaming platforms, but where are people going to be able to grab Misbehavior when that comes out if they want to grab a copy?
Honestly, man, it'll be on every platform, Spotify, YouTube, everywhere.
Awesome. Well, mate, I think it's time to take another listen to Foreign on our show right now. What would you like to say to all of our listeners out there before they take another listen to the track?
Honestly, I appreciate every single one of you, and keep on vibing, keep doing you.
Awesome, mate. Well, we cannot wait to see where your career goes, because I'm expecting very, very big things from you. I think that in a few years' time, we're going to be seeing you sharing the stage with some very big names. So thank you very much for coming on our show today.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Not a problem, mate. You have a great day, and hopefully we get to talk soon.
All right.
Awesome, mate. See ya. Bye.
See you, mate.